All right, so the next step for this process is we're going to have to set up the DNS records for the domain that you guys just bought. So we're going to actually have to go over to the Cloudflare tab and make sure you guys log in. Now, a lot of people think that this part is the most confusing. It is so incredibly simple, especially if you just go step by step. So make sure you're not skipping any steps and just do exactly what I tell you to do. All right, so when you're on this page, guys, make sure you click on the domain name that you guys just bought. And then where to right, where it says DNS settings, you're going to want to click on that link. All right, so we're going to add a couple of records. So on the right where it says add record, we're going to add the first one.
Okay.
And we will be adding an A record. So very simple, where it says name, just put the @ sign. And then for the IP4 address, you're going to put in this number, which I will have listed in the guide. So 34.68.234.4. And then make sure you guys want to click proxy off. And then you're just going to click save. All right, we're going to add 3 more records, and all of these 3 records will be a CNAME record. So click on add record, scroll down to where it says CNAME.
Yeah.
Right there. Awesome. And the first one's going to be www for the name. And then for target, you're going to put flash.funnels. And then here you're going to put in msgsndr.com. And then turn the proxy off. And then make sure you click that save button. And very simple. The reason for this is so when you put in your whatever your website is.com. So for you, it'll be www.etaleads.com. Now we just need to add 2 more for our agency levels. So just add a record and do another CNAME. And then for the name, you're going to put in app. And then for the target, you're going to put app.msgsndr.com. Turn the proxy off and then press save. And if you guys care what this one is for, this is for your white label domain. All right, so we're going to add 1 more CNAME record. And then for the name, we're going to put an asterisk. And then for target, it's going to be flash.funnels.msgsndr.com. Turn the proxy off and then press save. So these are pretty much the only 4 records you guys need. If you're setting up your GHL account, it should look almost identical to what you're seeing on the screen. The only difference is obviously going to be the A record, and it's going to have your domain name on it. So if it doesn't look like this, it's wrong. Now that we have the records and that they're perfect, we can now connect them to those funnels that we just created and the websites we just created. So let's go back to the GHL account. So now you're just going to click on settings and scroll down to click on domains. So now let's go to the top right and press add. And then now you guys just put in the domain name that you bought. So for you, it'll be etaleads.com and press continue. And obviously it's going to find out the domain provider that you use. So we are going to want to authorize that domain, and hopefully you guys use Cloudflare. So it should look similar to this. And then you're going to scroll down and press authorize. And then make sure you type in your domain to confirm. So obviously you're going to want to connect this to something. So make sure you do this step correctly, or else you will get a 404 error. So why don't you hit that drop down and then make sure you click on SaaS website. Click on that again. And then do the home page and link domain. So the next domain you're going to add is obviously for your essentials plan and your professional plan. So let's click on add. And then for you, you're going to put it essential.yourdomainname.com. So for you, essential.etaleads.com. Continue. Okay, so this portion is going to be a little different. Let's make sure we connect it to the essential plan. So there we go. And for the second one, you're going to want to choose the checkout page. So press link domain. Awesome, guys. All right, so we have 1 more to add, and that's going to be for the professional plan. So let's click on add. Professional.etaleads.com or whatever your guys' domain is. All right, so for this one, obviously you're going to want to click on the professional plan. And then you're going to link it to the checkout page like we did before and link domain. All right, so now our websites are going to function. However, we do have 1 more to do. Now, Israel, if you were to look in your browser and it says app.GoHighLevel.com, we obviously want that to say app.etaleads.com. So let's switch over to your agency view. So on the bottom left, you want to click on settings, and then on the left, click on company tab. And then if you scroll down where it says white label domain, click on there. And there you guys are going to put in app.yourdomain.com. So for you, app.etaleads.com. Scroll all the way down and click on update company. Now, it still isn't going to change automatically on app.gohighlevel.com. That's only going to work when you log out and then log back in. But I promise you, once you log out and log back in, it should say app.yourdomain.com. So let's not worry about it. I promise it'll work. But to be clear, when you log out and log back in, you have to log out and log back in through app.yourdomain.com. So for you, Israel, make sure when you log out, you log back in through app.etaleads.com.